Hey y'all, this is Sky Juice coming to you live and direct from the beautiful island of, I was going to say St. Croix, Puerto Rico. Anyway, welcome to my Big Fat Veggie Life. I wanted to show you how folks who are trying to go into ketosis or who are trying to maintain the ketogenic lifestyle monitor their blood glucose levels. This right here is a glucometer that is mostly found to be in the homes of those individuals who have diabetes. This would be in the section, you'd purchase something like this in the section of the diabetic medical stuff. And so in your mind, you're like, well, what does this have to do with healthy living and healthy eating? So, I've been studying about this ketogenic, ketosis, blood sugar situation for a minute now. And initially, I tell people to get keto sticks, which you can also get in the same section of the of Walgreens or whatever pharmacy you go to. But keto sticks only measure the ketones that are in your urine, which is actually the waste ketones. And they're not an exact science. And I don't recommend people buying this until you have decided through trial and error that this is a lifestyle that you're going to use. Because like even with Vitamixes and juicers, I don't like people wasting money unnecessarily unless it is absolutely a part of your life. So I'm going to do my own check on my glucose in my blood to see where I have gone today. Now, interestingly enough, this is something you want to do first thing in the morning before you eat anything. And I already ate a meal, so this is not going to be accurate to my morning levels, but this is for the sake of the experiment. So this little unit here is a Lancet, and a Lancet basically means that it's gonna puncture my skin to get the blood going. So you basically put it in here, you take the little thing off, and I doubt you could even see this, but maybe if I put my hand on it, let me see. Do you see that little tiny thing on top? It's like a little needle. And then it's set to, it's set to 5. I put it on 3 usually, which is basically how deep the puncture is going to go. And before I do that, I'm going to get in here the test strips. And I can take this out to make it easier to show you. And then this is the meter itself. So I'm going to put the meter in, the test strip in the meter like that. Now it's on. Okay, and I'm going to, this is real simple. Once you put the Lancet in, it kind of engages it already. And so now I'm gonna use a different finger than I use every day, because you got to mix them up so that they heal. So I'm going to use my ring finger and just put it like that, and it kind of clips you a little bit, tiny dot, and then you can just squeeze out a little bit more, so it's like that. It's a tiny little drop of blood. Fix my ring, and I'm going to just get a little bit more, so it's that much. Then let me see if I can show you. The tip of this has actually a hole. There's a hole here that you basically feed your blood into the hole. So now it is calculating that I am 97. So I think that's good for afternoon. It's 2:15 p.m. in the afternoon, and I decided not to eat lunch yet, but I think that's good for a late afternoon. And then you want to make sure your blood is not dripping all over the place. However, I'm not fully into ketosis yet, because I have to get that number down to a between 50 and 70. So I think it's going to take me some more days or so, and as soon as I get it into that number and keep it in that number, I'm going to have a party. But yeah, so that is how you really monitor where you are ketogenically. And this unit, this whole little package cost me, between getting the test strips, the Lancet, it cost me like $80, which I think is high. But, and I'm not really a friend of blood. I don't love it. But I do love knowing where I stand and where it is. I think maybe like last week, I don't do this every day. I do like every couple days. Some people do it every hour or every day or what have you, but I don't think that's necessary. But I did do it last week, and it was way, way above 100. So I know I was eating too many carbs. So that is my how to monitor your ketosis class or video, vlog, whatever you want to call it. I will talk to you later. Peace.